In this video, let us learn how to design this particular civil plan. To design this particular civil plan, very first thing you have to set the units. So go to AutoCAD, go for format, we will find units, see that it's in decimal with 2 decimal points, and here you will select millimeters. Once the unit setup is done, you can say OK. Now you will go for limits. We are going to set the drawing limits. So go for drawing limits. Lower limit make it as 0, 0, and upper limit depends upon the diagram. So here for the diagram I am going to take 10,000, 10,000 as the upper limit. Go with Z enter, A enter, that's nothing but zoom all, and you'll start the drawing. Now very first thing I am going to take 2 construction lines, one horizontal and vertical. So go for construction lines. See that ortho is on, so that you will have a horizontal line and a vertical line. Now come out from the option construction lines. Now you start the drawing. It says the red color walls are external walls which are of distance of 230 mm. And all the internal walls are in blue color, where the thickness of those walls are of 115 mm. So let us start first horizontally. That means I will be moving a vertical line towards horizontal side. So I will be taking an offset of 230. So go for offset 230. Selecting this line, moving towards the side. Now the distance from here to here for the kitchen is 3250. So we take an offset of 3250. Then there is a blue color wall, that's nothing but inner wall. So go with an offset of 115. Now again this living room distance is 3050. So go with an offset of 3050. Going again with an offset of 230, that's nothing but the external wall. Now I'll go and select the horizontal line moving vertically. Now the kitchen distance is 2400. So very first thing from here I'll take a wall, outer wall. So I'll go with an offset with an outer wall thickness of 230. I'll go with an offset of 2400, that's nothing but kitchen length. Then again I'll go with an offset of 115, which is the inner wall thickness. Then taking the length of the bathroom, which is nothing but 1250. Then WC is of 950. In between there is a wall thickness. So I'll come over here, I'll go for offset of 1250. Going with an offset of inner wall, that's nothing but 115. Then again taking an offset of 950. Again going with an offset of 115. Now I'll take a room length which is of 3225. So I'll go with an offset of 3225 with the outer wall distance 230. Offset 230. Go for trim option, right click and trim out all the unwanted lines, because the diagram is going to be inside this particular rectangle. Now I'll go with the inner partitions. As you see over here, only we have walls over here. So coming over here, I'll trim out all this particular wall so that there won't be any confusion. Coming over here, the bathroom width is nothing but 2150. So I'll go with an offset of 2150. Going with an offset of 115. offset of 115. Go with trim option and trim out these lines because you won't be able to find all these particular lines traveling till there. Now same way you take this length, which is nothing but 4200, so I'll go with an offset of 4200, moving toward downwards, offset of 230, moving it down, going with trim option and trimming out these particular lines because you won't be able to see these lines, so trim out because your living room length is still here. After this, go for this length, which is nothing but 1500, so go with an offset of 1500. So from here I'll take a line which is nothing but offset of 1500, then again taking an offset of 115. We'll go for trim option and I'll trim out all the unwanted lines which are not required in this particular plan. So go for trim. Now before going for trim, I'll take this particular line also where the length of its washroom is 1250. So I'll go for offset 1250. Taking an offset of 115. Trim. All these lines, trim out all these lines which you don't require. Trim out all these inner lines also which we don't require, so that there won't be any confusion. So you'll trim out all these particular lines. I'll hold shift so that I can go for extend. I'll trim out this line as well, this particular line, because if you see in the plan, this is open. So once you have trimmed out this line, then we'll go for opening of the door. Now with the help of blue color window, nothing but selection window, I'll select all the unwanted lines. Go for erase. Now if you see, you have got the plan. Now I'll go for the openings of the door. Here it says D1 is over here and the size of D1 is 1000 mm. So coming over here, very first thing, I'll take a small line. I'll take offset of 50. Select this line, erase, take an offset of 1000. Go with trim option and give the opening. Now same way over here, wherever you have doors, first of all you'll see where are the doors openings actually, and accordingly you'll take a small line. So I'll take a line, the door opening is over here. I'll take a line, the door opening is over here also. Same way, door opening coming towards this side. After taking the starting small lines, I'll go with an offset of 0.4, or I'll go with 40 and take the offsets. I'll take the offsets then I'll go for removing all the small lines that has been taken. And erase. Now here it says here there is D2. Now D2 is of 900 mm, so go with an offset of 900. Go for trim option and trim out so that you can get the openings for the door. Same way, door 3 is of 750 mm, so go for offset with 750 mm, taking an offset. Go for trim option and trim out the line so that you can get the openings for the doors. Once you get the door opening, you will make the doors. For making of the door, I'm going to use rectangle. At the rate thickness of the door, taking as 50, comma, the length of the door, for example 900. Taking a line from this end to this particular distance of 900. Go with an arc, selecting the first point, second point and the third point. Select this line, erase. Select this thing, go for rotate. Selecting the door, go for move. Select this particular thing, place it exactly over here so that exactly this particular door will get fixed towards this side. Selecting this door, I'll go for copy from this end. Come out from copy option, go for mirror option. Take a mirror copy of it. Going with copy option, selecting this end, placing at this end. Selecting this thing, go for rotation. Selecting this thing, go for move. Picking up this particular point, placing at this point. Erase. Same way, making of door which is of size 1000. So if you want to make a double door, go for a triangle at the rate 0.50, 500, half of 1000. Taking a rectangle at the rate 50, 500, taking a line of length 500, go for arc, first point, second point and third point. Select this line, erase. Select these two things, go for mirror option. Selecting the entire thing, go for rotate and rotate. Select this thing, go for move, select the end point and place it at the midpoint. REC, enter. Going for a triangle, @ -50, -750. Going with 3-point arc, first point, second point, selecting the third point. You can directly place it also, @ -750, 50. Going and taking arc, first point, second point, and giving the third point. So this is how you will get the placement for the doors also. Now here it says W1 is of 1400. Take a rectangle, @ 1400, taking the wall thickness. Now wall thickness is 230 for the outer walls. Go with an offset of 50. Go with explore command, select this particular thing. Go with extend and extend the lines. Take copies of it. I'm taking 3 copies as we have 3 windows over here. Now this Windows 2 is nothing but of 900. That means if I subtract 900 from 1400, it will be 500. So coming over here, I'll go for scaling tool, select this window. From here I'm going to push it in to distance of 500, so that you'll get window 2. Same way you can take a copy of this particular thing, copy. Now W3 is of 450. So going for scaling tool, select this particular tool. From here pushing in to 450. After this, coming over here, I'll go for placement of the windows. Here it says this W1. So I'll select this particular window, go for move, select the window from one of the corner and place it at this particular corner. Same way here this W2. So I'll go with copy. I select from the midpoint, placing exactly at this particular midpoint. I'll place it at this particular midpoint. I'll select the window, go for rotation, select the midpoint and rotate it. W2 over here also. I'll select this particular thing, go for copy, select the midpoint, place it at midpoint. Come for W3 and go for rotation, rotate, selecting that thing, go for copy, select it from the midpoint, place it at the midpoints. Select all these things, you can erase. So this is how you will draw the civil plan. In next section we will be seeing how to take a mirror for this particular plan.